Gabby, what do you think, if I was to ask you, what is the underlying main storyline of Monday Night Raw tonight? What would it have been to you?
I think the opening tying into the closing with Seth and Paul, Braun, and Bronson. I think that's what kind of is underlining throughout all of Raw right now. And we actually saw the other members of Seth's group speak tonight, which I was a big fan of.
Tommy is very old school. Gabby hit it nail on the head. The old school way, when we had a ton of main event stars, you'd have your first lay out the storyline throughout the show, and then you'd have the ending with the same main event stars that we did. And we saw that tonight. And the main event stars wanted to take out Jey Uso. They wanted to take out Sami Zayn. And, of course, that main event star, Penta. Penta. And so, Tommy, when I look at it, I really like the fact, and we also got a new name for the old advocate, and now it's the Oracle. What do we think, Tommy?
I think it's good. I agree. This is back to old school stuff, and that's the way it should be sometimes. It doesn't have to be like that all the time, but it's really good. And for me, Gabby, I loved Braun's promo because who was he talking about? My good buddy Sami Zayn, and I couldn't agree with him more. I like him grabbing the mic, starting to cut promos because I think he's a huge, huge WWE superstar in the future here. Once this whole thing goes away, he's going to fly by himself big time there. But I like it. The other thing, Coach, I was the same with you. I didn't think Penta was a main event match either, but it was a good match. A lot of talking in the match, Coach, like we talk about, because they don't do house shows anymore. If you watch that match, they were talking back and forth, and Rollins was running the show there tonight.
There's no doubt about it. I was actually doing, my new radio show on Sirius, and they were talking about that. The other guys, Tommy Dreamer and Mark, how the lack of house shows has taken away from some of the matches. And when you don't do the matches over the weekend, like in the old days, if you're going to have Seth Rollins and Penta on Monday night, guess what, Raphael? You would have Seth Rollins and Penta on Friday, on Saturday, on Sunday. So by the time they got to TV, you wouldn't have to hear them jibber jabber in each other's ear to say what the next going to be. It's severely hurting the product. Plus, Seth Rollins continues to throw the worst punches in the building. Raphael, your take.
I love when you say that. But one thing, Tommy nailed it on the head. When Braun was speaking, I'm like, holy cow, Braun Breaker watches this show because he spent everything Tommy's been saying for the past 2 months. I was just laughing out loud. I'm sure my neighbors or my wife's like, why are you laughing at this guy speaking on a microphone? Because I'm like, oh my God, Tommy is in the ring right now. So I think that one threw me a big curve. And at the end, I was thinking to myself, wow, they are just chit-chatting the whole match from the first start all the way to the finish. So I noticed it, and I never even worked for the company.
Imagine if Tommy's actually having an effect on what they're writing on the show. Can you imagine if we see on Unreal, like the Unreal show that's coming up, there's 20 guys sitting around the room going, now I saw Big Tommy C and a fun fact. And he said this. So, Braun, you're going to say, I can see it. Oh, Gabby, I can see it.
They listen to everything, so I believe it. I honestly think they do. They listen to
absolutely. They do. Triple H already admitted it when he goes, yeah, a lot of the people who used to be here are critical. Who are you talking about? There's only like 4 people who have podcasts that used to be with the company that have any credibility, and 2 of them are on this show.
Yep.
Sorry, Gabby. Sorry, Rafi.
That's all right.
Speak the truth.
I'm in a different. I like to be in my own lane anyway.
Oh, there's no question. There's no question. We saw that. The other main storyline tonight, and I love to twist and grind your gears, Gabby. And I tweeted it out tonight. And as per usual, wrestling Twitter just goes into their fandom. They don't really think about what I say. They just go, you're a hater. 3 weeks ago, you said something about Bayley. And what happened? All of a sudden, Bayley's got fire underneath her. Tonight, I don't know that I have, because she's done it worse. Lyra is so bad on the mic, and especially when they throw her in there with 2 that are really good on the mic, and she stumbles over her words. My goodness, it's almost like watching. You remember you were in high school, Gabby, and there'd be like varsity and then JV?
100%.
It's like watching the JV with the varsity all in the same ring.
Yes. And I tweeted this, Coach. I tagged you in it. You didn't say anything because you're too cool for me to tag back.
No, I don't look at mentions. I'm a star. I don't look at mentions. But go ahead.
You also, I mean, you talked about the video I posted because I tagged you in it. And
Somebody sent it to me.
No, I tagged you.
I got to text it.
But it's fine. Also, it was so important that someone sent it to you, but anyway.
Correct.
Okay.
I don't read mentions, but go ahead.
Okay. Unless it's about you. Anyway, so I said that going into Evolution on Sunday, this is the best feud that we have going on is Bayley, Lyra, and Becky. Was tonight perfect in the sense of, putting Lyra on the mic between the two of them? Absolutely not. But Lyra's not who I'm rooting for at the end of the day. Like, I want to see Bayley wipe the ring clean with Becky and Lyra after tonight. Lyra, to me, doesn't have a leg to stand on why she's pissed off. She has no reason to be angry. Bayley has every reason to be pissed off. The girl got knocked out right before WrestleMania. And then, Lyra, you were all excited because you got your mentor to come out with you on WrestleMania. You didn't give a shit that Bayley got hit up. That was your girl, right? That was your friend. She's laid out backstage. Oh, but it's fine. I'm with Becky and we won and I'm so happy. But now you want to turn on Becky because she turned on Bayley? Get over yourself. You have no reason to be angry at Bayley. Bayley has every reason to want revenge. And, you messed up the match for her last week. So she should be pissed off. You don't have any reason to be pissed off, Lyra. I don't even know why you're in the match. But I'm looking forward to it the most. It should main event Evolution. It won't, but it should.
What do you think's going to main event Evolution?
God. I don't know.
The superstar that started one day after me in 1999. We're going back legacy. One of the greatest of all time in a main event, Trish Stratus. Is that going to main event?
No. But also, is it going to be Rhea Io, who we didn't even hear from tonight on the Go Home show to it? We didn't even hear from them. We just watched the video replay basically of it. Or maybe it'll be, what is it, the Battle Royale, because Nikki Bella's in it, and we'll see some surprises. Make that like the Rumble and make it as big as that. Make it something like that, and I'll be into it. But like, the only storyline that has legs to it is this storyline with these three women. So put it in the main event. Who cares at this point?
Wow, somebody's fired up today. Maybe that's why why did you just roll your eyes? I was getting ready to give you a compliment. My goodness, tonight you're so jaded.